homies chatting. The podcast THC. Two homies chatting. Let me ask you, slow. Just two homies chatting.
You're looking like Brooks Koepka sitting back like that with like your Nike hat on and your LIV tour money.
I wish I had some of that LIV tour money. Bye, Brooks.
One day.
Bye, Brooksy.
Yeah, they just didn't like perform well enough in the US Open to make enough ruckus. You know, like I needed a little more chaos. Like if like Phil would have came out and like day 4 is like 3 strokes and it's got some buttholes puckered and sweet. Like
then it matters.
If Brooksy
again.
Yeah, like if DJ would have put up like if these guys would have came in and like showed out, but like they didn't. So like doesn't even matter. I mean, like Ricky Fowler didn't even qualify for the US Open, right? So like you know, get your money. It's tough. It's a dog eat dog world. Get your money. It's not my paychecks.
Get that oil money.
Dude,
and welcome everybody to Two Homies Chatting with your host Ken and Trace. Trace and Ken.
I hope our listeners know that Kenny got a new mic for this, and it's sick. It's got like all these colors, and it's like, what color is it on right now? Is it on purple?
It just changes.
Is it on
purple?
Blue?
Are you seeing it? Can you see it?
No, I'm just guessing. Like Bill Murray and Ghostbusters.
It's
Oh, look at that! That's sick ass. Like, what was that? You said Amazon?
Yeah, it's so shout out to the HyperX Quadcast. It's technically I think kind of designed for gaming. Have you seen the gaming keyboards that light up underneath and have the glow?
Yeah,
so
and they like stream all that stuff now.
And everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is kind of designed to pair with all of that kind of gear. But I was looking for a better microphone. Just trying to sound a little more crisp, a little more clear on the podcast. Two Homies Chatting, the podcast.
It's
THC. You've heard of us. Episode 57 now. So
you've heard of us. We're your mom's favorite podcast.
Yeah, we're my mom's favorite podcast too. If you've ever thought about the fact that it's 57 hours of recorded of us talking. That's interesting.
That's a valued point.
Listen, soak it up. Soak it all up. All of it's there on all the streamers.
On all the streams, yeah. It's kind of crazy. It's a concept to think about. I know, like, you know, lately we've kind of had some ebbs and flows. Life has grabbed us by the cojones and taken us for a joyful ride. But you know, we're here. We're putting it out there. We're together. You sound great. It's like you're sitting right next to me.
Yeah,
I want you to know. And
this microphone's no joke, and I'm pumped on it. And it was quick delivery, easy setup. It's pretty pumped on it.
You know what I'm pretty pumped on, Ken?
Tell me.
The CMs have hit, and it's time to go. I made a goal tonight, and like Devery said, you can fit 4 beers in 40 minutes if you're drinking for sport, and I came ready to drink for sport. I've been on the bench, a little bit IR, questionable, always on the injury report, and I'm coming in hot. And I want you to know that while I was on Brutus duty today, Devery hooked it up. So these 4 picks are from the wife. And
Excellent.
She's going to start me off with this little Breakside, Portland, Oregon employee owned. Okay. It's an old world with like a microphone, a modern twist.
Ooh.
It's crisp, refreshing, and floral. I'm going with the Breakside Pilsner here. Check out this little summer vibes. Little RV.
Yeah. Little pine tree background. Oh, crack it. Sounds like water smashing against mountain rocks.
Sounds
and the pour is like the
water.
A stream of thirst quench flowing down the canyon.
I will order a grilled cheese sandwich with fried tomatoes.
Oh, so I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for coming so strong. I really like your move. I'm proud of you for having 4 randoms chosen by Rife. That's cool. I like that. This is going to be exciting. I'm interested to see what they all are. That looks delicious. Um,
Oh yeah.
I'm bringing my B game today for sure. But here's what I got. It's kind of a fun game as well to pair with yours. Okay. I recently
Ooh.
went on a family trip.
Ooh.
We bear laked. We kayaked in the
Ooh.
lake. It was really windy one day to where we didn't do much.
I've heard it gets very windy there.
We'll talk about an idea I have offline after this for that.
Shark Tank.
Pocket that, Shark Tank that.
No.
But so what I have here is a random 4 that come from my cooler that is still loaded from the trip that had all the people putting in the beers, random beers. And so I pulled
Variety
4
pack.
from the vacation cooler.
My man pulled 4.
Pulled 4 randoms, but the first one's hot, and so I'm excited to come with it. It's from
Like it's a hot
not
beer.
a local.
You drink it warm.
No, no, sorry, I was trying to sound young and hip. I meant like it's great. It's an excellent choice. But it's not a micro brew. It's not a local micro brew, but we're gonna let it slide because it's from a staple, Guinness. And here we got the Baltimore Blonde.
Wow. Who brought the Guinness to a lake?
My wife chose this at the local
Whoa!
store. She chose this, and it was a
Hey-o!
hit. It is as tasty as ever. It comes in a bottle.
There he goes.
That sounded great over here,
cracks,
but it might have
cracks like a can.
No, I mean it was kind of weak, but I went a little soft. But it's a delicious beer.
You didn't hear it on my side.
Yeah, I'm super pumped that one made it back. I didn't think one would. You'll appreciate it. You're a Maryland. You know about Maryland.
They go Terps, huh? They got the Terp,
yeah.
the like the Maryland football logo. I think that's probably like the state flag or something.
It's
brewed in Baltimore, in Baltimore, huh?
Yeah, and it's crisp, dude. It's an excellent beer.
I mean, you threw out the blonde, and you're like, whoa! I thought Guinness only flowed one way. And you learn something new every day. That looks great. It just makes your salmon colored shirt pop. You look so good. Tell me how that sip is.
Ooh, it's crisp. It's crisp Kringle for sure.
Yeah, this calls out the crisp, refreshing, and floral, and I'm definitely getting a little floral aftertone. But dude, when we were texting real quick, as we dive into this, I'm drinking for sport too, brother. I just want you to know I'm drinking for sport.
The original DM.
Yeah. The
OG DM
by the way,
message.
I was gonna tell you that I just asked Jeeves what the new hip term for hot is, and Ash Jeeves says it's lit. All right,
lit. That's cool. All right, that's lit.
If that helps.
No,
that's what Ash Jeeves. All right, so
that's good to know. Thanks, Jeeves.
Thanks, Jeeves. But I've been around your house, okay, a couple times, and the old Double A has thrown out a few things, right? And I know you're sitting there going like, Double A, what's Double A? Double A.
I figure I'll understand soon.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. I mean, your daughter's name and your last name. I mean,
yeah, that's okay. That's
the new nickname. We're going from Alley Poops to Double A squared. I'm working on it.
I like Double A. I like Double A. It's kind of cool.
I said downstairs to Deborah, I was like, I'm gonna just start calling her Double A because she's the Energizer Bunny. That's how we're gonna do it.
Go.
Just go.
Yeah, like that. That's lit.
But on Sunday, on Sunday, I think it was Sunday, I went down a little Disney movie road.
Oh.
And we were inspired to watch Merida, bro.
Brave, the movie, the Disney movie Brave. That's great.
Just what a fantastic film.
It's
All
great,
right.
right? Good movie.
I think it should be talked about more, actually, of a movie with a great hidden message. You know,
Mhm.
should be talked about a lot more.
What did you
I think it's an
find?
underrated film.
I agree. I agree. She's not a very popular Disney princess. Apparently, it came from a different studio than all the others. I didn't know this. My wife told me that. She knows her stuff.
Oh.
I trusted it. They actually reference it in the Ralph Breaks the Internet movie. They tease Merida a little bit. It's great. I like it a lot. What did you find hidden in there?
Oh, just like the balance between a mother. It doesn't have to. You could substitute mom, or not mom. You could substitute like daughter for son, any child.
You can do that.
But just like that parental child relationship. How some people take it for granted, and then when you need the most, they'll always be there. Things like that.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know.
I like the beginning where it starts and she's basically there's 4 boys from the 4 other tribes and they're basically going to compete to be married to her, and she archeries for her to not have to do that and just slays it.
Fucking balling.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good initial message. I like that.
So I think what happened was like the Disney studios were like, "Yo, Merida is just too evolved as a lady in the world of Disney princess. So we can't promote her as well." I don't know if that's what happened, but low key, great film.
Low key, great film. Fergus is my dude. Fergus.
It was
Fergus
great. It was
is
great.
her
I love
dad,
that the
the
little
king.
brothers
They
become
get
little bears
They
too.
get bared out too. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I got a dad confession for you.
What's up?
I'm a what is it? I'm a daughter dad. There's a term for it.
Girl dad?
Girl dad. That's what they say. Oh boy. Whew. Girl dad. And so I play a lot of dolls, and I'm only really allowed to be one character, and it's Merida. So shout out to Scotland.
Is that why you've been growing your hair out all this time so that you can go as Merida for Halloween?
It's Merida, or the other. I'm allowed to be 2 when we do other games. My other character is Ralph. I break
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
You break everything.
It's actually a embarrassingly fitting character for me.
If you were a thespian, it's the one character that you can channel the easiest. Like if they were like, "Hey, we just need you to be physically destructive," and you're like, "You need me to break shit?
I'm your guy.
I can do that." You want me
When
to break it accidentally or on purpose? Like
both. Yeah,
That's
that's definitely a specialty of mine. It's actually started to get a little frustrating because at first it was a joke, but now it's like nobody else is around and it continues to happen. And I give myself like the Kenneth.
Well, you start speaking it into existence, and at that point, it's it creates its own identity. Like that's the problem. It's like going out on the course, and then you got like that body of water on the left, and you're like, oh, please don't hit that. It's like Sleepy. What is it? 11? 10 or 11 is on 11, right? You got to go across the body of water.
It's only a
right off the tee box,
12-yard hole from the Blues. Like it's not far.
Yeah.
And
but that water seems to carry.
Yeah, everybody hits it in that water. It's on the right. It's on the right, and it extends the entire length of the hole. And most people miss right, and there's probably so many balls in that pond. It's insane.
Well, what's insane, dude, is the gratitude that I have for you doing this podcast with me, and just always, just having a solid amount of energy and just always vibing with me, bro. And I just want to appreciate Gratitude Brewing for creating the vibing, the beer.
We're vibing.
Vibing. I'm gonna try this. This is a little oatmeal Pale ale. I fuck with something like that.
Ooh, that's interesting. I've fucked with something like that. I'm interested to get your take on that. That's fun.
Smells like Quakers. Suck.
Ooh, that's some kingpin shit right there, huh?
Ooh, nice. Another little Bill, Mary Great. Randy Quaid, right? Isn't Randy Quaid in that?
Is that who that is?
Is it? I
Does he
think
play the
that's who it
guy,
is.
and then it's somebody
Yeah.
else too. Who's the other guy that does the thing there? It's with the Woody
Woody
Harrelson.
Harrelson.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. That's the one. Great film. Bowling.
Man, that's good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'll fuck with that. This
All
is
right,
great.
I'm
Nice
cool.
choice, baby. If you're listening to this podcast, great
Ooh.
choice.
Ooh, here you go. I got a good one for you here. I'm down to ride. You got the oatmeal. That's really cool. I got a Pacifico, dude. I'm down for the adventure. Man.
Listen, I'm gonna share something with you. Okay, first of all, shout out to Gratitude Brewing outside of Eugene.
Ooh, what's up, Eugene?
Go Beeves. All right, and
Dude.
Beeves in Corvallis, but But I will say this, Kenny. All right, last week I was in the Salt Lake of City.
That's true.
Was in town for a little conference. Spent a lot of time in the Grand America Hotel convention area, whatever. That there's like 3 rooms and stuff like that. But I got to dip out to this little place called the Water Witch.
Water Witch.
Great customer service. Tiny little bar, very busy. Pacifico on tap. And if you got something, there's 2 beers I like to get on tap because you just never see them on tap, which is one Pacifico or a Victoria. It's always a nice.
I like a Victoria. That's nice. That's
yeah,
a nice
Victoria
call.
on tap.
That's
It's good.
great. That's great. I'm
Yeah.
down for the adventure, man. I'm all about it.
I like that you got a Pacifica, bro. I feel like I had.
Hey. Yeah, come on out.
Yeah, come on in.
No, come on out. Now you can hear me.
What is there like a mute button or something?
Yeah, little
like...
cool feature about the HyperX. Cool feature about the HyperX Quadcast here is it's got a nice little tap to mute. So you gotta.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Sneeze, you get the mute button, and then you get the nobody has to hear you sneeze.
That's pretty cool. I mean, because like I use the mic in meetings, like to sound clear. Because then I can like lean back a little bit and it sound a little better.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of a nice feature.
It's kind of nice.
It definitely knows how to mute. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know how hard to hit it, so I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you don't want to like break.
Soft. Don't hit it so hard, Ken. I break everything. I'm over here smacking it. No,
you know what else I'm gonna break? I'm gonna join you, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm gonna break into this Yakets.
Ooh.
Out of Yakets, Oregon. That's what I'm assuming
colors.
because. Well, I know, dude. Look at like Devery went on. Not only that, but like check out this little van life. Just driving up the mountain.
Up the mountain.
Little Jeep right there. Oh, nope, that's a little
Jeep
motorcycle. Little motorcycle life. Like up in the trees. Like gives the trees mountains. Cause like we have like mountains here, but they do look kind of green unless you're looking into like Mount Hood or St. Helens.
Those are mountains.
One more.
Those are volcanoes.
I'm sorry. But just they give off mountain vibes. How's that?
They don't. I'm not trying to downplay them. I'm just saying technically those are both volcanoes.
That's a valuable point, Ken.
Just
you're onto something here. Just a
those
technicality.
Those things are gnarly. I don't know.
They're dormant. They're dormant.
They're
dormant.
Are they? They're actually volcanoes, right? I might have just made that up.
Yeah, No, you're right. You're right.
I am right.
Mount Hood and St. Helens.
Yeah.
Mount St. Helens last erupted on May 18th, 1986. For anybody who wants to know, if you're listening to this fresh new episode of Two Homies Chatting, pretty easy thing to remember for me because it was like 1 year before I was born, and you're gonna be born. Celebration soon. But yeah, this is called the Overland Amber, Ken.
I love
Overland
it.
Amber.
I love it.
Great colors. Shout out to the
colors.
wife, just crushing.
Doing good.
Crushing.
Doing good.
Crushing.
Heavy wife feature. Guest appearance from my wife earlier. If any of that makes it, I don't know. If not, if it doesn't make it, you have to come back and edit the reference out. So I put a little bit of padding in there for you too to get a little bit of. That looks nice and dark.
Yeah, it does.
Dude.
I mean, now my camera on my computer
Broski.
sucks. Yeah.
Broski.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna join you.
Smells thick. Ooh, broski to brewski. Couple of Teddy Brewskis.
Couple I'm talking about. Bohemian Brewery. Shout out. Salt Lake City.
Shout out to the Bohemes. Shout out to great food there too. Go get yourself a schnitzel. Go get yourself a schnitzel at the Bohemian Brewery. It's good. It's good.
I am a guy who enjoys a schnitzel.
Kenny,
I said it.
You want to know something I enjoy? And I'm going to share a little detail with you, bro. Okay? One, we share the common interest of golf.
Yeah.
All right?
Like it.
Spanking Whitey. All right? That's what we like to do.
I don't call it that.
It's trending. All right? It's
down.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Yesterday was the classic Wednesday night league. Okay, I've been in this league.
What's the course?
I've had Wildwood Golf Course,
Wildwood
in Portland, Oregon. Yeah,
8, 5,
right
7,
there.
9, 6.
Yeah, 857. I'm sure. Yeah. It's on your way to Scappoose. So there is a couple of holes. There's a couple of holes where you can. So for reference, Kenny, Scappoose is before the town of St. Helens, Oregon. On this road, it's like Portland, Scappoose, St. Helens.
I had a buddy named Bruce. He hit a moose in Scappoose, so I know all about it.
Scappoose. Bruce hit the moose in Scappoose. Wildwood Golf Course on your way. Take a hang a look. Cut men's league. So, I've had a great round. I missed 2 rounds because of life. Okay. I won a match. Put up 7 points on the board. Okay. Lost the match. I put up at least a point on the board. Okay. But let me tell you something, man. Yesterday, I lost a match in the last hole. Okay. I mean, I felt good about it. It was the least competitive. But I think the powers that be when the dude that you're playing in league night hits a hole in one and you witness the opponent hit a hole in one.
Hole in one.
That's pretty
rare.
Unbelievable.
That's pretty rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty phenomenal, actually. You witnessed it right there to win it. He hit a hole in one to win it.
So this is how not to win it. So we played. We
has
had
a round
tee
with
time
a
off.
hole in one in it.
Yeah, so we teed off back
crazy.
9. Okay, so you start par 4 is to start out. Little dog leg right. Okay. Then you get like this weird dog leg right on 10, which you can play safe and cut the course into like 2, or if you want to go for it, you can go do your thing. Then you go from 10 to 11. And 11 is this little par 3 where you sit up on top of the green, right? You go, I usually take a 7-iron out there, put it on a green, put ourselves in a position, that they usually do closest to the pin. And homie hit this ball, dude, and I was like, damn, that looks straight. And then it just like hit the green. And originally you're like, oh, dude, this is closest to the pin. You know how like when somebody hits a ball off the tee box, you're like, oh my God, dude, what a shot.
Yeah,
Like, you're
right
like,
away, you know
right away.
exactly what it's supposed to look like, and it's already on the
Online.
trajectory. Yeah.
You got wind coming left to right. One of the windier days I've had out at Wildwood. Usually it's tucked into the forest on the mountainside, so you get kind of a little wind break. So winds gusting. Dude hits it straight, clean,
12, you
floating.
said?
Yeah. Hits. I think it was 11. I think it said 11. Is it 11 or 12?
Par 4?
No, par 3. I think it's
12.
11. Is it 12?
Hole 11 is a par 4 that's the hard dog leg right, according to... I got the course map up on Grint, the golf.
Oh yeah, because it
application.
goes because it goes 10. I'm thinking 9 in my head. So
Yeah,
it goes
10,
10,
11, 12,
10,
par
11,
3.
12, par 3. Yeah. So you get up there, dude. He hits it, it lands. It lands like, yep, that's it. Right there. And then, dude, it literally landed like 3 feet from the pin, and then it just kept rolling. And then you just see the ball disappear. And then
It's messed up, man.
here's
lead
here's
night?
the
Come on, Smokey.
here's the worst part, right? But I'm gonna share something with you that's the best part. Okay, the worst part is, Kenny, do you know the rule of what happens when you hit a hole in one?
No, I don't. I've never seen it. I've never done it. What's the rule? I like to
Well,
be
for the
prepared.
listeners, the rule is that when you hit a hole in one, that you have to buy anybody who witnessed the hole in one a drink. Right? That's the rule. So, like, you're celebrating, but you're not really celebrating,
Because
right?
you have to buy the drinks.
So me and my guy that I was with, kind of told him that, right? And the dude was like, not, I don't know if he wasn't comprehending it. I don't know if he wasn't like processing it, but it was like, bro, here's the tradition. Even like he was teaming up with his wife, so like even his wife said something like, she said something like, luckily you didn't hit this hole in one in Canada, because tradition has it that you buy everybody a drink. And the dude I was playing with was like, that's kind of the tradition everywhere. And so the dude didn't know. So like we witnessed it. We were pumped. There were multiple people that were excited because, you heard the ruckus, right? The dude hits a hole in one. So you're like fired up.
It's so impressive. Everybody gets fired up.
Right.
Usually everybody gets fired up for you, and you buy them all a drink because they're all celebrating it with you, because that's your hole in one. You get one in your life, maybe. Most people don't get more than one. So you buy everybody a drink, and then they tell a story too, and you become a legend that way. So that's a missed opportunity right there to become a legend.
Missed opportunity. But I want to share the local legend, who I'm just going to call him A-Dub.
A-Dub.
All right, just for privacy
purposes.
A-Dub runs the Wednesday night league at Wildwood Golf Course. And he sends an email to everybody, letting them know when the scores are announced and when the tee times are going to be. But he signs off this email. He signs off this email and he goes, lastly, yet another hole in one this week. DF, which is for privacy, with an Uno on number 12. I was there. Congratulations, D. You can use that KP winnings to buy everyone a drink next week. Might be cheaper just to buy the whole keg, but I'll leave that up to you. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you next week. A-Dub.
A-Dub's
Head of the Wildwood night.
A-Dub is the
baby.
homie. He better show up with a couple of cases at least. How many people are in the league?
I don't know. There's a
DF,
lot.
are you listening? Is he a fan of the show?
I don't know. I don't know.
Listens. It's fine.
No,
nobody listens. It's
nobody
fine.
listens.
It's
We
fine.
get listeners.
It's fine.
We get
DF,
listeners.
if you're listening, Wildwood Men's League. How many members? You're gonna need how many cases? 30. How many 30
I don't know.
racks?
I don't know. There's some geezers up in there. There's some dudes that are
Just
like
stopping because Scapoose
just
and
drinking.
get some wild moose and
Stop.
come on
Some
down and
Scapoose.
just get like 3 or 4 cases of wild moose. Come on, let's go.
Get 4 to 5 cases of wild
Yo,
of wild moose.
A-Dub's a homie.
It was
though.
unbelievable.
That's a great.
It was
call out.
unbelievable.
That's a cool shot. Yeah, I pulled it up on the
it let me
grid,
know.
and that's a nice looking hole.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a challenging course, especially if you walk it. Which, I mean, just walking 9 holes is brutal.
Did you walk? You have to walk it.
I typically walk it because I feel like
is men's league a walk? You have to walk it.
No, but it's slow.
Do you have a push cart?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, men's league is a lot slower. Like it's 3 hours for 9 holes.
That's cool.
So because you're waiting.
I like to take.
Yeah.
I
I
always feel rushed when I
scrambled.
play, and I don't. Yes, got it. So it's really slow. It's scramble.
Yeah, because everybody
3 hours.
Yeah, like for 9 holes, it's about 3 hours.
It's good. That's fun.
And that's if everybody tees off on time. Like it's just slower. Like
that's cool.
Then it's like, you start from the blacks. If you birdie, then you got to move up to the whites. But if you birdie, then you go back to the blacks. But and it applies to women too. So like the women have to start from the whites, and then if they parred out or whatever, then they go to the women's tees. But then if you birdie, they got to go back to the whites. It changes up the dynamic of everything, dude. It's fun. There's nothing I wish more than to have played in a league night with you.
Yeah,
sure.
that would have been fun. Maybe it'll still happen someday. Like when I close on my helicopter next month,
just fly
and just zip out, land.
You need some storage. I got a storage guy.
Knock the rock around and
spank Whitey.
Golf. Jump back in the helicopter, in the chopper, and then go home.
So what's the point of building the underground tunnel if you just invested into a helicopter, bro?
Surveillance mostly, but it's a side thing. I've been just planning on a helicopter for a while. Tunnels progressing. I think we got about 7 more months to completion.
Yeah,
supply chain issues.
Yeah, it's hard to find good work for cheap anymore.
Nothing cheap anymore.
No,
nothing cheap anymore.
I'll tell you this. All right, not to pivot off too quickly before we sunset off into the evening, but I bought a Subaru. Okay, it should not cost me $50 on a half tank. All right, I don't know who it needs to be. I don't know who needs to hear it. Okay, I don't know if any congressional members of Congress. I feel like it's like counterintuitive, but I feel like if anybody of those people are listening to this fresh new episode of Two Homies Chatting, figure your shit out. Even though I don't know if that works, if there's any big gas, figure your shit out, man. It's fucking trying to go see my parents shouldn't cost me $1 million to do so.
It's definitely tough. It's as high as it's ever been.
Shouldn't cost somebody $1 million to go see.
Look, my only thing, they hear you. They hear it. Everybody, it's like the top 3 stories on the news every night. It's insane.
They don't hear it,
it's
bro.
Crazy.
They don't hear it because it doesn't impact them.
They hear it. It's just, here's the thing. It's always funny how fast prices increase and how slow they decrease. Don't get back down. They'll take their time. And that's the case.
All I'm saying.
All industries I've experienced.
Let me ask you something, okay? Now, I know this is kind of out of the character, all right? But when do you think the last time one of them people have bought their own groceries? When do you think the last time they filled up their own tank with their debit card? That's their own money, not the card that we're paying for, not their civil duty card that we're footing the bill. Like, do you really think they know what like a loaf of bread's price is right now?
Oh, it's
like,
crazy! It's everywhere. I bought 2 steaks the other day. I'll give you a guess at how much I paid for 2 New York strip steaks.
Well, I bet you, I got some top sirloins not too long ago. It was $22, so at least more than that.
Yeah, it's 24. Yeah, nice guess.
Yeah,
Proud of you. That was a good moment.
thanks, man. I know the price of red meat right now.
Proud of you, dude.
You telling me I know the price
say,
of produce.
Let's just say I've been craving.
Shop.
Let's just say I've been craving brisket, but I ain't quite ready to make that kind of investment right now.
You gotta fucking remortgage your house to get brisket right now, brother. You gotta
It's
fucking
too much,
tap
dude.
into.
It's too much. It's too much. That's the thing.
You gotta
that
walk
hurts.
into the store and they're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, yo, let me get a 22-pound brisket, and they're gonna be like, that's gonna be, we're gonna need to take AA from you, and then are you guys planning on having any more children? Because we're gonna need that too. We're gonna need both children.
It's expensive. I don't know why.
It's
It
crazy.
ain't like it ain't like the cost of cows have gone up.
Ain't like grass got more expensive. Motherfuckers are grass-fed beef. Oh.
I don't understand it. There's no variables in that whole thing there. I don't understand it.
It's such
the freight.
it's
freight. It's shipping costs. We know what it is.
Here's the deal, right? Let's take away the smoke and mirrors. All right. Here's the six. Okay.
I stopped smoking mirrors a long time ago, bro.
They went through a little bit of time where they made not as much money and they had to report losses for probably 4 to 5 quarters.
I do
okay. So the gas industry was like, oh, pandemic hit. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody flying. Ain't nobody doing any driving. No extracurriculars. So they reported losses. And now they're like, hey, something happened over here. You guys look over here. Look over here. Hey, over here. What's in the bathroom? No, we in the garage. What's over here? Oh, wacky waving inflatable arm tube man? Oh, cool. $3 increase in gas.
It's insane.
It hurts my heart.
It's only about
But you know
$2.
what else hurts too? Was like
Oh, you're in Oregon.
I recently
$4.
watched a movie where it was like $1. I saw it on the thing. It was like in the year 2000 too.
Yeah.
It was like $1.13.
Yeah. That is so I got my license in 2001 and we were talking about it the other day. We looked up the average gas prices in this area, and yeah, for my first tank of gas in 2001, I paid 96 cents a gallon.
That's crazy.
It was $5.96 yesterday a gallon. And
I remember at Woods, I think it was like anytime. I think it was like gas was like $1.96 one time at Woods. It might have, yeah, like it was like pushing $2, and I was like
stressed.
Do I get gas?
Nope.
Do I like how? I don't know if I can get it. Now I'm sitting there like, we ain't driving, we walking. Where can I ride my bike? Chevy legs, baby. Chevy legs. It's criminal, Kenny. It's criminal.
It is. It is. There's
and you know what else is criminal? If you're not listening to this podcast, all right? It's criminal if you're not listening to this fresh episode of Two Homies Chat. And as we sunset off into the night, I'm ready to close out my rounds of sport. I've gone 4 quarters strong. I played every minute, Kenny.
Proud of you.
No subs.
Proud of your effort.
Is
that
my
only
snap
3?
count?
Do we have one more to
100%.
go?
That's right. My snap count's 100%.
Yeah, I thought we had. Yeah, we do. Saucy.
And I got something that has tasty notes of heavy guava, mango magic, tart purple passion fruit, and a kiss of
What?
salt.
Tart purple passion fruit? Guava mango?
Tart. Yeah, because I
That
was
sounds
watching
delicious.
Brave.
What is that?
It tells you to do this. It says, give this can a gentle swirl upside down.
Yeah, do that. You gotta do that with the yerba mates. That's an insider trick. They don't tell you that on the can.
I was gonna ask you, like, what's your thoughts on kombucha, but we'll go there. I like too that when you swirl the can upside down, then upside down it says, good job.
That is so great.
Whoever
Good job.
created
That
this
is
can,
great.
Kenny, like, look at this can.
Oh, that's a
Okay,
wizard?
tell me.
That's a wizard
Yeah,
in
that's
flip
right.
flops. And it looks like he has like an upside down beach in a ball that he's kind of playing with on his own beach.
This is the Tropic Haze by Swift Cider. An upside down cider cocktail series is what it says.
Ooh.
And I'm a huge fan of stuff like this. Let's see. This is an island margarita inspired cider with Tropica fruit puree. That was bad. Okay, we'll run that back.
What
We'll
was
get rid of
that?
that.
No, keep going. Keep going with it. It's perfect, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Let me give you some basis to the inspiration. One, okay, we watched the movie Brave. All right,
Good.
okay, so there's witches, wizards. They're the same.
That's
Okay?
true.
We did just crush the Philosopher's Stone, Harry Potter, the Philosopher's Stone. Been reading a lot again. So yeah, so I think that was the basis behind the Wizard's Heady. But all I know is I do love me some cider.
You do love a good cider.
It's kind of like, yo, shout out to the Scion Cider House up in Salt Lake City. That place is fire. Little pricey.
Yeah.
Little pricey.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down. It's not like them apples aren't like you could ship them shits in by the bundle.
Yo, I got a good spin-off podcast for you here if you're interested in hearing my idea really quick before I open number 4 as well. Ooh, how is that?
Great.
It looks juicy.
It's nice. I'm like, ooh, what a way to capstone. What a way to sunset off.
Spin-off podcast.
Ooh.
Cider Insider. And it's a cider-based podcast where you visit cider houses, try ciders, tour ciders, interview cider makers, and cider drinkers. Insider ciders. Insider.
What about the Insider podcast? Like just Insider.
Insider podcast. That could mean I got a beer here from Moab Brewery. Oh, dude, the Moab Especial.
Ooh.
All good days. The Golden Wheat Ale. Summer is here. It's time for some of those all good days. Thanks, Moab. That's pretty cool.
I'm so glad that summer's here, bro. I'm so glad that, like,
Ooh.
I will say I put in the window unit. Okay. Ooh.
AC?
Yeah, I had to put in the AC unit, because we
Word.
don't, Oregon's a little weird about that. So, got that in, ready, straight fire. Yeah, I'm pumped. Feels like it's 67 degrees downstairs, We work too hard to sweat our ass off, Ken.
I agree.
And that's a motto I live by.
That's why we live. To be cool. It's what we are.
To be cool. Straight up. I don't want to sweat while I'm on the couch.
You shouldn't have to. It's the year 2022.
Are you ready for your trip around the sun, bro?
Are you referring to a birth anniversary, a birthday that I have coming up? Yeah.
A birth anniversary? Yeah, a birth anniversary.
It's the anniversary of my birth.
The day that Mama Ainge straight up farted you out, bro.
That's disgusting.
In the same hospital that
My daughter was
not-
born in.
that she was farted out in.
Don't say it like that. It's gross. It's gross. I got a local shout out. If you're in Davis County, Utah, and you like pizza, go get Lucky Slice Pizza. It's there in Layton. There's only the one. They sell it by the slice, and it's the best pizza that I've had in a while, and certainly the best in the state of Utah. 5-star review from Two Line Can of Two Lomies Chatting. Lucky Slice Pizza.
And the other host of Two Homies Chatting will totally piggyback on what Kenny said and can agree that Lucky Slice Pizza in that area is very delicious. Big slices, too. No little slices.
New York style.
They bringing in the daddies. They bringing in the big daddies.
Boom, you got to fold it. You got to fold
Got
it
to.
or it will fold you.
Bacon chicken ranch is fire.
Great. Now I'm hungry.
I know that usually is what happens. But you know what, Kenny?
What?
One thing I do is I appreciate that we hop on these mics.
Yeah.
These ones and twos.
Yeah.
We bring awareness to breweries like Swift Cider and Overland Yakets at Breakside, and then of course gratitude.
Gratitude.
You got to give gratitude.
So
Got to give
grateful.
gratitude,
Dude,
man.
so grateful.
Yeah. Grateful for you. Pizza till death. Nice. Nice. Oh, shit. Yeah, dude. Any, as we sunset, as we moonset, as we eclipse. As we eclipse. Grinding.
Oh, like eclipse. Like clips.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah. Like that. That's good.
Kitty, what's your number one summer jam right now?
Oh, dude. Vince Staples' Magic. That's my number one jam right now. Fieriest of fire summer jams. So classic. Vintage. It's got that like 90s West Coast kind of like vibe to it a little bit. It's just, oh, dude. It's money. And I'm a big fan of the new Vince Staples album. New-ish. You liking it? You playing it?
I know you're always sending it to me.
Yeah, I'm a Vince Staples
hard.
guy. I'm in his corner. I think he's a good one. He's a good one that doesn't make a lot of unnecessary noise, so he doesn't get talked about on TMZ and such. I don't think he's on Twitter, probably, but maybe not like Kanye is or whatever and stuff. So he's not. But he's good. He's just quietly making some great rap music. Shout out.
That's the key. Is
That's
doing it. You know.
He's just doing it.
I think
like you do it. He's just
Teddy-
doing it the same way you do it.
you gotta speak softly and carry a big stick. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm with you though. You know the warmth hits. You know, I want to hear a beat.
Yeah.
You know,
Summertime
you know,
jams.
I'm feeling. Yeah, you
With
know,
a Z.
you know that West
With the
that
Z,
West Coast
bro.
energy just like thrives in you. My jam, bro, has been, you know, Kendrick Lamar released that new album, but he got
Great.
that song Rich Spirit.
That's
Oh,
good. Another good one.
mm.
Yeah.
Summer jam right now.
Yeah.
Summertime. Kenny's having himself a fire.
I think
Yo,
I
it's the
got a leak.
summertime.
I think I got a leak. I gotta check.
Oh. Well, go pay the water bill. And we hope everybody's paying their bills as they're listening to this fresh episode of Two Homies Chatting.
Not that kind of leak. In the fire
Oh.
table.
Oh.
I think there's a leak. I don't have to take a leak.
Oh. You smelling gas? You smelling propane?
No, it's off. We're good.
Oh, where do you think the leak's at then?
I don't know.
Oh, well, all right. Well,
It's
until
probably
next time, just let us know. Let us know. We'll keep the listeners entertained. By the way, Ken, your birthday weekend, I think I'm going to that LIV tour, Pumpkin Ridge,
Yeah,
next weekend.
do it.
I think I'm gonna go watch a round. I got to go see some of these balls ball.
Provo's got that Provo to Portland direct flight. Interesting.
You won't,
I won't.
but I want you to know that like doors wide open.
Good.
I'm staring at a king size mattress that you want to lay head. You want to lay north to south. You want to lay northwest to southwest.
It's a square.
You want to lay northeast to southwest or southeast. However you want to lay. Diagonal, straight, horizontal.
Straight 80
However
by 80.
you want to lay. Yeah.
Dope.
Texas King, bruh.
Boom. Just
Dealing with
straight.
I got Shaq's. I got Shaq's bed up.
That's
in this
85
motherfucker.
by 85 then. Probably.
Bro. Come take a nap.
I could use a nap, bro.
Won't even know what to do. And we hope everybody that listens to this podcast is taking naps because that's good for your mental health. All right, it's important to take naps on a regular
Mental
basis.
health
It's
awareness
good for your energy.
month, I
Yeah.
think.
Something like that.
Every month is something for something, so just say it, you'll probably hit.
Yeah, it's tie-dye. It's tie-dye Patriots shirt month.
Get yours at patriotsfanstore.com.
Thanks everybody for always supporting, listening. Shout out Zencaster, Spotify, Apple, Primes, iHeartRadio, Podbean. Did we say Podbean? Did we say?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. What's up, moms? But thanks everybody for always listening. We appreciate y'all. Cheers, Ken.
Cheers, Trace.